why Zenith Bank is here is to provide the enabling funds to carry out this assignment. So it's like the sponsor bank. Of course, you know that it's not free. All they want is the money to come into their account. The director lands, the director of mass housing, development, AGs, urban, and this, all of you are members of the task force, is to make sure that all the mass housing, each of the houses has its own CFO, and they have to pay for it. And then those who have contravened, those that were given approval for residential have converted it to commercial. Those who have been given for commercial have contravened by building residential. So there must be a recertification, so there must be penalties. And the only way people will be deterred from doing this is to make sure that we discourage them. And discouraging them means that if you want to do it, you have a penalty to pay. And that penalty must be severe. Part of the problems we have is that go to all the areas today. Areas of residential have returned to commercial, and that is not the way it's supposed to be. In as much as we want to generate revenue, we also want to control the development of areas. Abuja has to go back to the original master plan. If they need to have some amendments, it is the government that will do such amendments. It is not for the allottees to on their own. And like I said, part of the problems we are having is the agency. Development control is part of the problem. The land registry is part of the problems. Ages is part of the problems. So that's why you have to be in this task force and face the problems you have caused and solve the problem. No outsider will do it. What we're bringing outside that is also checkmate, so that you don't go back to the kind of things I've seen of recent is something else. Yesterday I was in the matter. We are almost over 4 companies with their lawyers. Allocation was given to a company. After 2 years, allocation was revoked and given to another company. After 3 years, they recertified the one they revoked and gave to them. So, crisis. You revoke my property, you give to B, A, then later, you give me back my property without even revoking this other person's own that you have given back. And then you give to another person. Just, I've never seen where they, nothing to show somebody will be given 500 hectares of land. And it's unacceptable. You give you land, people go and allocate the land and sell and make money out of government. If that is the case, why should government not allocate it and sell by themselves and provide the necessary facilities? So, you must be diligent. Of course, you know, I will monitor what you are doing. I will monitor what you are doing. And this assignment will not last more than 1 month. From today, it will not last more than 1 month. So whatever funds you require, let us know. Access Bank will be able to provide you the necessary funds. But I must approve the funds. So I don't go on your own and go and meet Access Bank to give you so billion on our head. No. So you understand the point I'm making now. So whatever funds you require to work, you write to me, I'll tell Access Bank this is what we want. I mean, sorry. I'm talking about Access, I'm sorry. Maybe you're having more interest in Access than Zenith. Sorry. I'm talking about Zenith Bank. And there'll be a dedicated account for this assignment. The account will be 2. One for non-compliance, and one for the CFO of the mass housing. Again, I will include here those those that were given land at the rural, at the area councils who do not have CFO, but want to have a CFO should be included. Because of course, when the area councils went and gave them, the Supreme Court said you have no power, it is the city that owns the land. So you can advertise for them to apply. And then you tell them what amount they are supposed to pay before they get their CFO. We need a lot of projects in Abuja, but this project is not an oil state. So we depend on the internally generated revenue to carry out, to be able to execute most of these projects. I'm not interested in who did not comply. I don't want anybody to come and write to me that please the task force came, help me. I'm not going to do that. Even if I mean it, don't act on it. Do you understand the point I'm making? Yes. Pressure can come all over. So even if you see my minute, please treat. Put it aside. That treat says don't do anything. Because Nigerians like to put pressure. You see banks have converted. I've told the director of donor control so that when you meet, he will tell you the penalties I've said. Then I'll let the chairman know and the director of land what to be paid for the CFO. It's very, very key. So please, you have assignment within 1 month. And so after I've been inaugurated, you have to go and meet and know how to go about it. All I need is results. I don't want excuses. So, by the powers conferred on me, this task force is thereby inaugurated. And time is 1 month. No extension of a period, except where it is urgently necessary. Except where it is urgently necessary.